Okay, to begin our make.com journey, we're going to go over to the website, make.com. And if you don't already have an account, I just want you to know that they have a pricing tier that is free. So if you scroll down here, you see that it's free. And this gives you 1,000 credits per month. This is plenty to get started with make.com and with AI automations. You don't need a ton to get started, certainly not for this tutorial. Okay, so you could just go up here and get started for free. Now I'm going to log in, and here's my dashboard. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over to scenarios or scenarios. I'm going to interchange that pronunciation like potatoes. Scenarios are what make.com calls their automations. So I'm going to click on scenarios, and there's a couple of automations I've already gone through and tested, but we're going to create a new one. So you're going to go up here with a purple button that says create scenario. Great. Now remember, what we're doing is we're going to check my Gmail. And when a new email comes in, I'm going to have ChatGPT summarize that email and then send me a Slack message, okay? Just so that I don't have to stay on top of my emails all the time because I get like hundreds of them. All right, so for the first module, these are called modules, we're going to hit the plus button, and then we're going to go down to Gmail. And if you don't see it right away, you can start typing in Gmail. So we're going to click on the Gmail module. And what we want to do, we have a lot of options, okay? We can reply to an email, send an email. Right now, I just want it to watch my emails, right? I don't want it replying. I don't want it doing anything else. I just want it to watch it. So I'm going to say watch my emails. And again, if you're new to make.com, you're going to have to connect your Google account. And you can do that by clicking add. I've already done it, but let me tell you, if you've ever connected or logged in using your Google account, it's so easy. You just use your password and just give permission for make.com to access Gmail, basically. All right? So I've already connected it. And what filter type do we need? It's keeping with simple filter. And now what folder? Okay, what do we need? I want my inbox, okay? If you had some that marked important or starred or something, you could do that too. But for now, I just want all it to focus on my inbox. Label, again, if you have a special label with any of yours inboxes, that's fine too. Now, criteria. I don't want all messages because that would be ridiculous. I want only unread messages, okay? Now, this one says, do I want this to be marked red after it is been fetched? No, I don't want it marked red. I like to still see my emails that I actually need to read once I'm on my laptop, okay? But for now, I just want, give me the emails that are coming in and let me know if they're important or not. Okay, so I'm just going to leave the limit at 10, and I'm going to hit save. Now, when do we want to start? Okay, typically you'll say, I'll start from now, meaning any email that comes in after this moment in time is going to be sent through this automation. All right. But because we're in this tutorial, and I don't know if a new email has come in by the time I'm finished recording this, but I'm just going to choose manually. And I see we have Google Alerts for me. Okay, so I'm going to hit that one, and that's just going to say, this is the email we're going to use for this automation, and hit save. Okay, now, here's something I want you to pay close attention. If you learn nothing from this tutorial, I want you to learn this. Save your work. Just click on this button. Make.com does not automatically save your work. And oh my God, that would have saved me hours of debugging. Okay, because I was making changes and running it and getting errors, assuming it was being saved, but it wasn't. Okay, I digress. All right, now the next thing we need in our automation is we're going to look for the ChatGPT module. And here it is. It's the OpenAI. Click on it. Now you have to pick what kind of module you want to work with. And we're going to say generate a completion. We're not deleting a conversation. We're not responding to anything. Okay, we're just going to generate a completion. So I'm going to hit generate completion. Again, Like with your Gmail, if you don't have an OpenAI account, please go and make one. It's really super simple. You go to openai.chatgpt.com and fill in your credentials. It's free, and you're going to just add it. If you don't see this one, no, this is my connection. You're going to add it, name your connection, get your API key, which is really just a fancy term for a password. So in order to do that, you're going to click on this link. It is literally right there as soon as you click on the link. And you just copy and paste it, come back and paste it here. But since I've already set mine, I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, now select a method. I'm just going to leave it at the default, which is like the latest model. And okay, go down here and select model. I'm going to use this one. Okay, this is again is the latest. Now messages. This is where I need to tell ChatGPT what to do. So I'm going to click on add message. I'm going to give ChatGPT the role of a developer or system so he has full control over whatever it needs to do to access my emails and do its fancy work. Now, in the text content, this is where we're going to set up our prompt, okay? And for this one, I'm going to say, you are an assistant that will summarize the key points from an email. Be precise in your response, but include the most important key takeaways. Okay, I mean, I really only want a maximum of, let's say, 2 sentences. All right, so 2 sentences in your response. Okay, because again, I don't really want to get a whole long text message in my Slack channel. Okay, so here is our prompt. And now what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down. We're going to add a message. I've told it what it is and what it's doing. Now for message 2, I need to say, well, I haven't told it where to look in my Gmails, okay? So for message 2, I'm going to click add message. Again, I'm just going to scroll down, make it developer system. And what is the text content? I need to give him the body of the email, right? Because that's what the job of ChatGPT is. He or she, it is going to read my email. So I'm going to click in here in text box, and it pulls up all the different variables I can access in this Gmail. Okay, so what I want is, you see, I've got subject, make, all these things. So what I want here is the full text body. This is the meat and bones of what the email is about. So I'm doing full text body. That's it. Click anywhere to close that. And then leave everything the way it is, and then hit save. Okay, and then don't forget, save down here too. All right, the last module we need is our Slack. So I'm going to start typing in Slack, and I'm going to hit Slack, and what I'm going to do, select send a message. Okay, now again, just like the other two, set up your Slack account, super duper easy. I've already done it. Now, do you want your channel ID or do you want to find your channel name? I'm going to go channel name. So I'm just going to say select from a list. And the group that I want, or the channel that I want it to go to, is actually a private channel. So I'm going to hit private channel. Now, I want the private channel's name. So I'm going to hit this down button. And I could start typing it, but here it is. It came up. Email summaries. All right, now what is Slack going to send me? We need to have this message. So there's a couple of things I wanted to send to me, what I want to see. First of all, I want to see who it's from, who sent the email, what the subject of the email is, and the sender's email address. Then obviously, then I need the summary. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click in here, and from the Gmail module, I'm going to say, let's just do it this way. I'm going to say from, colon, and I'm going to go down here, and I see it's, take this one that says from name, and then I'm going to go to use a new line. I'm going to say subject, And let's see, where's the subject? Right here. Select subject. And finally, I need the email that the sender used. And right here, again, email. Okay, good. That tells me who it came from and what it's about. Now I need the summary. So I'm going to just go down and select a new line. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to ChatGPT and I'm going to grab that summary. And that is right here, result. Don't worry about blocks. This looks good. Again, let's click out of there and hit save. What are we going to do? We're saving again. We're going to run this once, okay? So hit run once, and it's going to go through the 3 modules. All right, great. So the Gmail worked. Everything worked. You can check up here and see what it returned if you click on these little bubbles up here. So now the proof is in the pudding. First of all, let's see what the email was. So we're going to go to Gmail. We're going to click on this button. And it's talking about this email that is from Google Alerts. Okay, so let's see how it processed through the whole thing. Okay, so I have an email called from Google Alerts, and did it get sent to my Slack? Well, let's switch over to my Slack, and here we go, right here. Key updates, Google Alert, subject, who it's from, the subject, the email. Key updates, they're talking about new tools and services are merging across iOS and healthcare apps. Okay, so this is basically giving me a real quick rundown of what this email is about, and I can choose whether to delete it or not. Okay, that is automation number 1. Congratulations. Next up, automation number 2.